We are diving into a throwback trend I sincerely thought we would never see again. I'm learning not to say that anymore because first, in the last couple years, we've seen the banana clips return, the sweater vests and the high-waisted jeans all making their way back from the blessed 1990s. And now here it comes, ladies, white eyeliner is next in line. In today's Style File, how you can make this comeback beauty trend look current. Studio 5 style and fashion contributor Megan Moore is here to dish the details. Oh my goodness, I really can't believe we're talking about this. First, can we just do a confessional how I used to wear it back in the day?
Please tell.
Thick black line, thick white line, taking up, I think, more than half of my eye space.
Yeah, we loved the duochrome, the black and the white.
What were we doing?
I don't know. That's the thing that's funny about this is like it makes us all cringe when I say it's coming back. But keep in mind, our skills and the way we apply makeup has drastically improved since the 90s.
Hoping.
So even though it's the same concept, the application has totally been updated and made more current for sure.
Is there any part of this comeback trend you like, you're excited about, that flatters the eyes or opens up the face?
Yeah, the principle is still there, right? The principle being that light colors bring more light to the area, right? It's going to highlight and brighten. So the principle still stands, and we went away from it for a while. But as we're bringing it back, again, we're just doing it in a better, more elevated way.
The 20-somethings are discovering this, and much like all of these trends they're discovering, they think they're the first ones to ever think of this.
Yes, it's so funny.
But can the more mature women pull this off as well?
For sure. I think it's great for the mature women because, again, that's when our eyes start to close a little bit as we get older. We lose some of that lift. And so you can see here on the left, I have the white liner, and then on the right, I don't. So you can kind of see the left just overall feels a little bit more bright, and that's the goal here. You're not using this as a liner. Think of this as a strategic highlight around the eye to open and brighten.
Oh, there you go. And that gets us into your first ground rule, is to take the word line out of the eyeliner. No lines.
Yeah, we're not using it to create lines at all. We really want to blend everything out. So again, it's a very strategic placement. We're not looking for hard lines. And I would say that what I'm seeing on the 20-somethings that they're doing this, I would say they're going a little harder on the line aspect of it. If you're more mature and you did this the first time around, blending is your friend, right? So here's a place that you really use this. A lot of us carry a lot of redness underneath the eye in that kind of water line. So it's a great place to use it there. And then bringing it into that inner corner just really opens up and brightens again. Yeah, isn't that nice? Yeah. And then another place you can actually try it is underneath the brow. And again, blending, but it's gonna kind of give a visual lift to the eyebrow, which is somewhere that, you know, again, we're losing some of that height as we get older. So you can really see the difference there. It's not screaming white eyeliner.
No, not at all. Just bright and light.
Yes, it's just like, again, a strategic highlight. That's all we're really looking for.
Help us shop the product. What kind of a white pencil?
Okay, so avoid a matte. I actually have some on my hand. I'm not sure which camera can give me a close-up, but the matte is going to read a little too chalky. So I would avoid matte, and I would go into something a little bit more shimmery. It's gonna be more easy to blend, and it's gonna bring, the matte can make the texture show. And as we have older eyes, we have more texture. So I would avoid matte, go with something a little bit more shimmery. It's gonna be softer and easier to work with.
So even like iridescent? Yeah,
iridescent, some sort of metallic is going to be easier to blend for sure.
You told my producer it doesn't even have to be white.
Exactly. So white can feel, maybe it feels a little too scary, but you can get the same effect with a few other colors. Try a pale peach, a pale pink, or even a pale lilac. Can be so pretty.
In the same places you described, the water well and below the brow?
Yep, even I did the lilac on my brows today, and again, it doesn't read, oh my gosh, she's got purple eyeliner underneath her eye, but as you blend it up, it kind of gives a lift, and I don't know, I think those other tones are just a little softer, and they're really fun to play with, so it doesn't have to be white to get the same effect.
So it appears you're blending with your existing eyeshadow. Is that how this works, highlighter?
Yeah,
effect?
So you can use any shadow with it, and then this would be something that you put on at the end to give the highlight, right? Or you could do it all on its own. If you wanted to just do it, you know, on days you're not wearing a lot of makeup, but you want to just add a little bit more light to the eye, you can totally just slap it on in those areas, blend it in, and go on with your day.
And what's order of operations then? This comes at the end. Mascara first?
So actually mascara is going to be last, because if we put this on first and we blend it, some of that white is going to travel onto the lashes. So we want to be able to cover it with the mascara after. And then same with your brow products. If you're doing it as a highlight under the brow, you would want to do this first and then your brow product so that you could cover any of the white that kind of gets onto the hairs.
Point us to some of the pencil pencils you're loving?
Okay, so if you're gonna do white, this is my favorite. It's by Urban Decay. It's their 24/7 glide-on liners, and they have a beautiful metallic white. Once it's in place, it sets and it really doesn't move, so it makes it so much easier to wear it around the eye.
Oh, good, okay.
So that's a great option there. If you wanna try a peach one, I love these liners by LA Girl. Super affordable. They've got a great peach one that's an automatic that twists up, which I really love. Super great price point there. And then another one you could try are the NYX. These are their metallic liners, and they're really, again, really affordable. But this lilac, the periwinkle purple, I'll swatch it right here so we can see how pretty this one is, and it just has that little bit of purple kiss to it.
And where would I put purple again?
You can do it any of those places, the same places, waterline, inner corner, or even underneath the brow.
Okay.
Once it blends out, it doesn't read as purple, it just has the light reflection to it.
I feel like spring is a natural time to try this,
Yeah,
right? Lighter,
absolutely.
brighter.
Yep, it's definitely a spring trend. And again, don't think of it as a liner, just think of it, I'm just gonna highlight my eyes wherever I have the darkness. I just want a little something, something.
Is she giving us to us in gateway fashion? Yes, probably, but we're here for it. No, the beautiful examples and everything you said makes sense. Can we get more details on your social pages?
Yep, head over to Instagram and hang out with me. It's @BeautySnoop.
You're doing fun things, and spring and summer, I think, is a time to really have some fun with this girl as she encourages us to step out of our comfort zones just a bit. Thanks, Megan.
You bet.